Hi, my name is Craig Lloyd, CEO of the Murrumbidgee Shire Council. Thanks for tuning in to Council's video update for Tuesday, the 15th of September. In the last 24 hours, there have been 42 new cases of coronavirus in Victoria, bringing the total number of active cases to 1,040. 729 Victorians have lost their lives to the coronavirus to date, and there have been no new deaths since yesterday. There are now 118 people in hospital, with 11 of these patients in intensive care. Over 2.5 million tests have been conducted and 8,803 more test results received since yesterday. There are 43 active cases in regional Victoria, with no new cases in the last 24 hours, and there are no active cases still in the Murrumbidgee Shire. The current 14-day average for regional Victoria is now at 3.6 cases per day over the last 14 days, and there are no new mystery cases in regional Victoria. Pleasingly today, the Premier announced that from 11:59 p.m. tomorrow night, regional Victoria, including all of the Murrumbidgee Shire, will take the third step in the roadmap to COVID normal. This is welcome news, I'm sure, for everyone in our community and regional Victoria as a whole, as it means that many of the restrictions that we currently have will be lifted or changed, and then we can take important steps towards reopening. The third step towards COVID normal means that the 4 reasons to leave our homes will no longer apply. Many workplaces will be able to reopen. However, where people can work from home, they should continue to work from home. Gathering limits for outdoors will increase to 10 people, and infants under 12 months are not included in that limit. The household bubble is introduced, where up to 5 visitors from a nominated household are allowed into your home, but not multiple groups, so that's one family. All schools will be returning staggered at the beginning of term 4. Hospitality and entertainment will be allowed, subject to gathering limits and density requirements. Only table service will be allowed, and a time limit of 2 hours applies for patrons. Outdoor dining is encouraged, with up to 50 diners outside and up to 20 inside, with 2 metre separation between people. That's up from the 1.5 metres we dealt with previously. Retail will be expanded to include personal services, including beauty and tattooing. Real estate outdoor auctions will be permitted, again with a limit of 10 people. All community sports can recommence for children, and non-contact sport will also be allowed for adults. Weddings will allow 10 people and funerals up to 20 mourners, both with an additional single faith leader allowed to participate. Tourist accommodation will be able to open for regional Victorians, and you can travel around for holiday within regional Victoria. We are still waiting for advice as to which, if any, regional parks will be reopened, and I'll bring you that information when we have it. People living in the metropolitan Melbourne areas will still be unable to travel here for tourism purposes, and every business will be required to have a COVID-safe plan, and these will be enforced from the 28th of September. Even with the easing of restrictions, it's important to remember that there are still rules in place. We need to adhere to them to keep our community safe and to prevent a further lockdown. And yes, it is still mandatory to wear a face covering when out and about. We also need to keep safe physical distancing going and observe all of the rules and restrictions that are in place, and support local businesses as they need to do that. For more information, you can visit the Victorian Government's website, vic.gov.au, or the DHHS website, dhhs.vic.gov.au, or you can go to our website and click on the blue COVID banner at the top of the page. Full details of the changes that I've mentioned here will be available shortly, including greater clarity for the hospitality industry and the Chief Health Officer's directions. Importantly, Council will be holding an urgent online meeting of hospitality businesses this Thursday afternoon. This meeting will cover the grants that are available to support hospitality, the move to outdoor dining and the grants that are available there, Council's role, compliance and process changes, and help us to finalise our plan for moving to more outdoor dining. Details of the meeting and how to register will be released very shortly, and they'll also be emailed out to all the registered food and liquor licensed businesses in the Shire. That's all from me today. It's a happier day today. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, social distance, and if you're a business operator affected by the changes which come into force from tomorrow night, please keep your eye out for the full details that you will need, and also keep your eye out for that registration for Thursday's meeting.